Mm-hmm. Yep. This is really good.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's make a delicious homemade pizza. And I'm starting off with 4 cups of bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour if you don't have any bread flour. That's fine. Alright, so adding 4 cups. Then I'm going to add 1 packet of instant yeast. You can also use the active dry yeast. You will just need to activate that yeast first before adding it to the flour. So I am adding the instant yeast straight into my flour mixture. I'm adding 3 teaspoons of granulated sugar or brown sugar, whichever one you have, and then I am going to add a teaspoon of salt.
Make sure you hear her. I see you. Because I'm still really hungry though. Just saying. So I'll probably. This came out of nowhere.
I love that this happens behind the scenes as you're filming. Like, it gives me a whole other perspective of watching your videos. It's so cute. I love it.
I touched with our big dilly. It'll be okay.
I do like to taste Italian herbs in the dough itself. So I added 2 teaspoons. That's quite optional. You don't have to do this part as well. This is just my personal preference. Now I'm adding 3 teaspoons of olive oil in the dough as well, and then we're gonna go ahead with our water. In all, I use 1 1/4 cup of water. You want to make sure that your dough is nice and soft. Even if it's sticking to your hand, that's totally fine. We're gonna dust our surface with some flour, and then we're gonna do the kneading process. So if the dough do get sticky to your hands, that's totally fine. It just means that you're gonna have a nice soft chewy dough as opposed to having like a dry pizza dough. Okay, so now we're dusting our surface with a little of that bread flour, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna knead this for about 5 minutes. I would say the amount of flour that I used for my kneading process was about 3 tablespoons, and then once that is all kneaded in, if it's still a little bit sticky, I would just go ahead and grease my hands. That way it's more manageable, but you don't want to use too much flour. Okay, now I'm gonna set my dough in a grease bowl until I am ready, because I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my meat and my sauce, and then we'll come back to the dough. You don't have to let this rise like when you see me making bread, because this is an instant yeast. It's not the active dry yeast that I use when I'm making bread. Okay, so I'm just gonna set it aside until all my other stuff is done. So let's move on to the meat. I'm using chicken breast. I'm not going to cook it too much, otherwise it's going to be dry. If you need a more tender and juicier part of meat, you can use the chicken thighs, the boneless chicken thighs. So I'm adding a teaspoon of jerk seasoning, and I'm using the mild jerk seasoning because we don't want the pizza to be too spicy. I added some Creole all-purpose, some paprika to add a nice color to the chicken, and I also use some garlic and herb seasoning, and then we're going to add a little pinch of cayenne just to give it a little kick. All right, now I'm going to stir fry this chicken, right? And I don't want it to be dried out. As I said before, chicken breast is easily cooked and it's also easily dried out. So we're just going to stir fry it for a bit. Once we know that it has a good internal temperature, we're gonna go ahead and remove it from the stove. We want to keep it nice and juicy, because remember, we're gonna pop the pizza in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, and we still need the chicken to be juicy. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from the stove and cook the remaining chicken, and then we're gonna move on to the sauce. I am not making the traditional pizza sauce. We're making a nice creamy Alfredo sauce to go with this pizza, and trust me when I tell you, you're going to enjoy it. All right, now I'm adding some red green peppers to add color to the pizza. I don't want the peppers to be too crunchy. You don't have to add it into the chicken, but I do add it in mine because I want it to cook somewhat, not too much. Okay, but if you like that crunchy pepper taste, then don't add it to the chicken as yet. I'm just gonna cover it just a little bit, just so that the peppers can get to soften just a little. Okay, now I went in and I grated all my mozzarella cheese, and we're gonna move on to making the sauce by adding just a tablespoon of butter. I also added some minced garlic, and I want the sauce to have that jerk flavor as well, so I'm gonna add a teaspoon or a tablespoon of of jerk marinade, and I do have a video on that as well. You can go back and watch my video of how to make your own homemade jerk marinade. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add in our heavy cream, and we're gonna add in our Parmesan cheese, our cream cheese, and we're just gonna let that simmer for a little. You don't want it to boil too much, otherwise your sauce will break and then it will just become oil. Okay, I'm adding in some seasoning, some herbs and some complete seasoning to add flavor to my sauce. Just go ahead and season to your liking. If you want to add a little chicken seasoning in there as well, whatever it is that you can do to make your sauce taste really nice to your liking. Now I'm adding in my Parmesan cheese, and we're just gonna let this simmer for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna remove it. You can see how nice and creamy this is. Once it cools down, it starts to thicken a little and it will spread across your pizza nicely. Okay, now for those who don't like a creamy sauce, I am going to make some homemade pizza sauce. I'm adding some butter, some garlic, some tomato paste, and to add a little kick to the sauce, I'm adding some mango habanero and some water. I added about a tablespoon of sugar just to balance things off and to reduce the acidic in the tomato paste, and then we add a little seasoning to add taste to the sauce. And yeah, that's it. Now moving on to the dough, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this out. I have a pizza pan that is rusty. I throw it out, so I'm using a disposable one. Just giving the dough a little more kneading, and then I'm going to sprinkle some cornmeal on my pizza pan, and then we're gonna add our dough. Once you put the dough on the pan, you want to go ahead and place your pizza dough in the center of your pan. All right, and then you're gonna use your palm on your fingers to just push the pizza dough out toward the edges of the pan, and that's it. To be honest, I could have cut my dough into like and used like 3/4 of the dough. I use everything, and this is gonna give me a nice thick pizza, which I didn't mind. But if you like a thinner crust, you can use 3/4 of your dough to fit this size pan. I don't remember the size of the pan. I will have to look it up and put it in the description box. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and poke some holes onto this so that my pizza dough doesn't puff up while it's baking, and then we're gonna add in our sauce. Once I add my sauce in, I'm gonna go ahead and add a layer of cheese, and then we're gonna add our chicken and peppers, and then just a little more cheese on top. I have my oven preheated at 400 degrees. I'm gonna give this about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll have a nice delicious pizza. Go ahead and spread your chicken out. I ended up making 2 pizza this day, one with this creamy sauce and the other with the more traditional sauce using the tomato paste. All right, so that's it. That's our pizza, guys. It was so good. If you love Alfredo pasta, you're gonna love this pizza. Okay, this is the other one. My son said he wanted a section with just cheese, so that is why you see that section down at the bottom with cheese. And trust me, by the next day these 2 pizza was completely done. It was diminished.
Okay.
Hey guys. Okay. Yeah. This one looks good.
Look it up on camera. Just take your hand.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god.
It's not your regular sauce, it's a creamy sauce, okay?
No, that's okay. Oh no, it like fell. Okay.
Did I see the same?
Yep.
This is really good.
The crust is a bit thicker.
Is it like Alfredo or something?
You know what?
It's really good.
I like the thick pizza.
The crust?
It's almost like a deep dish. I didn't think that pan was gonna get that deep.
Yeah, mommy.
This is really good. 10 out of 10. I do recommend.
Kind of just plate. I don't have to use paper towel.
Tash was eating over the plate. I didn't want to reach my hand over it.
I'm sorry. Here.
It's okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Guys, this is really good.
Alright,
And I like that it's also Alfredo, just because sometimes I love tomato sauce, but like with being peppers. Tomato sauce kind of gives me a lot of acid reflux right now. So this is good. I can eat as much of this as I want to and be fine. But it's so good. The creamy Alfredo sauce, my mom's Alfredo sauce is always really good. And then the peppers with the chicken, the flavor together, so good. So yeah.
I wish y'all could try this, but you know.
They can't. Too bad. You can. Try the recipe.
Yeah, just try the recipe. It won't be hers, but.
Okay, well thanks for watching.
Bye! This is so